What's something that you've done while horny and you regret it? You know those silicone-ass things they have in sex shops for like $300? When I was in Montreal in my sophomore year of college, I tried to buy one. My debit card got declined, so I didn't buy it. I got a call from my dad that evening saying someone in Montreal must have stole it from me, and I had to do the talk of shame explaining that I really did do that. My dude, I'd have agreed and cancelled my card, NGL. I was dumb enough to believe a porn site when it said it wouldn't charge my card, but just needed it for verification. Definitely told my mom it was 10,000% fraudulent and we should cancel my card right now. When I was young I would ride this huge stuffed bear like a horse. Came out the shower and jumped on it naked and it tickled my nuts so good I just came all over the bear. My first ever nut, I would rush home from school to tickle my balls and just nut on this stuffed bear. Until one day it disappears. So I start humping my pillows the same way and nutting on my pillows then sleeping on them like an animal. My brother walks in one day, shows me a porno mag then takes me to the computer and shows me a porn video. He goes, "Notice how they clean up after?" Among other completely uncensored and straightforward sex talk. Years later we are all drunk at my parents' for New Year's. And my brother brings it up, "Hey, remember when you would fuck stuffed animals and pillows?" I'm like, "You guys knew?" And they tell me how I would just leave the door open and they have seen me just clapping bear and pillow cheeks. Not to mention the massive amount of cum stains and black stuffed animal fur. And how they would all laugh until my brother decided to give me the sex talk so my dumbass could figure out that stroking my dick was the proper way to masturbate and not tickled my little boy balls until completion. Sometimes I still think about it and it makes me shudder in embarrassment. I'm crying with laughter. Maybe 15 to 20 years ago, still living at home with siblings. I thought it would be a great idea to print off a bunch of pictures of close-up vaginas, pin them all over the wall in the downstairs washroom like some serial killer, and spend the day in my vagina room doing whatever. Evidently I left some in the print queue, and they finally printed later when my sister used the computer. All I remember hearing was her yelling, "Oh God, your vaginas are printing. Your vaginas are dot printing." Never lived that one down. Mom was also upset about the holes in the bathroom wall. Simply breathtaking. Not my experience, but my fiancé told me about the time when he was first learning about jacking off. He used toothpaste as lube to jack off. His reasoning was that it made your mouth tingle, so why not down there? Lol, he said it was the worst decision of his life. Edit, my fiancé asked me to add that the toothpaste was the 90s Aquafresh with the different colors. He also thanks everyone for laughing in his misery, smiley face. Asked my husband to use the whip on me when I was on my knees. He has terrible aim. He literally whipped my pussy on accident and it was unlike any kind of pain I'd ever felt and I've given birth 3 times. Wapow. Was in China, rode a train for 2 hours to meet a girl, didn't have sex, a terrible blowjob, she got tired after a minute then cried 'cause she missed her ex. Oh, that's just sad. All around, fucking sad. A guy I met at a bar weeks before invited me over to watch some movies. I was extremely horny, extremely drunk and extremely bleeding out of my V. He made a move on me. I said I'd love to but it's the wrong time of the month for it. He just shrugged and said I shouldn't worry, he likes that kinda thing. Cue to him flinging a soaked up tampon out of my V, splattering blood everywhere in the process. The sex was good. The murder scene after not so much. Definitely wouldn't agree again. A football game was on, and had gotten a better TV. Mentioned that to an ex, and offered to buy dinner from a place she liked. She ate the food like she hadn't eaten in 3 days and gotten food all over her face. Claims the food was that good. She goes to bathroom to wash and comes out naked. She spreads out on the floor and says to me. I'm 5 feet away, and the smell hits me. I say let me go to the bathroom first, and I end up puking from the smell. Me and my friend were supposed to take a visiting foreign professor for drinks. After a couple of beers the guy told us that he wanted to see some women. We took him to a softcore strip club. After the first beer the guy said that he wanted something more extreme. Prostitution is legal in my country and we took the guy to probably the largest bar with sex workers of our city. It was a bizarre place and after a few minutes our reputable visiting academic sealed the deal with a lady. The guy went with the lady to her room and came back after about 15 minutes. Suddenly the guy said that he was tired and wanted to head back to his hotel. On the ride back, the guy started weeping and telling us about his family and giving us advice about why we should love and respect our partners. I had never seen so much post-nut regret in my life. Sad guy. Maybe confessing his post-nut regret is his kink. Not me, but a friend. He drove to another city to lose his virginity. He was up all night with the girl, so he fell asleep on the ride home. Totaled his car. He told his parents he was staying at my house overnight. So it was awkward conversation when he had to call his parents to explain why he totaled his car about 100 miles from home. Edit. He actually did get laid. He said it wasn't worth it. Using the twin percussion handheld back massager on my dick. NGL, it felt really fucking good. But it left a lingering tender feeling that had me walking funny for a bit. Happened when I was but a wee mid-teen. I thought I was the only crazy bastard that did this. A stripper let me jack off in front of her once. That and another time I fucked a hamburger. Smash burger. I once got a little too enthusiastic with an eggplant emoji-shaped vibrator, and nearly got it stuck inside my backdoor cavity. I really didn't want to explain to anyone why I needed to go to a hospital, so I actually managed to get it out myself, but only because I already knew that if I panicked I'd make things worse. Don't worry, I would have gone to the ER if it went any further than my fingers could reach. Here's a bit of advice for all: if you put anything up your butt, please buy it from a sex store that has instructions and ways to prevent having something get stuck. Look up safe ways to enjoy having things up your butt because you could really hurt yourself. You could avoid a very embarrassing and expensive trip to S hospital. Edit. Thank you all for the awards. I also love all the fun rhymes everyone has for dildo/butt plug/anal bead safety. They are very fun. Remember kids, protection is priority. I don't care who you sleep with, just wear a condom. Subscribe for daily Reddit videos.